start, and basically we'll start with some hellos. So, hello, my name is Totally Insane Gamer. I am the GM for this campaign, and I look forward greatly to getting started. With me, I've got TFB's St. Wayne 1.
Hello guys, I will be playing a very fun character and we'll get into the introductions as soon as we can. Hope you enjoy.
I've also got with me Tankor.
I'm Tankor. I'm gonna do something. Probably die a lot. Yeah.
And as well as them, I've also got with me Mighty Clegg.
Hello, and I shall be the man with a sword.
Now, let's do a little bit of a refresher for those of you that weren't here for our introductory session last night. First off, we're going to be starting in a tavern in the city of Averton. However, our players are new to the city. They've just arrived from the western region of Minderall. Now, before this trip to the city of Averton, our players didn't even know this part of the world existed. They thought that their world was Minderall, started and stopped there. They thought that the eastern mountain range was the edge of the world, impossible to trek over, impossible to find any way through, and they thought that their world was self-contained just within their region. Now, what happened here is that a mysterious flyer appeared in all of their respective communities, and for different reasons, this flyer has drawn a number of adventurers forth. And this is the flyer. Come one, come all. Fame and fortune await those willing and able to seek it. Adventurers, sellswords, knights, treasure hunters, and up-and-comings alike. The great Baron Miser has called you forth. Seek him out at Castle Averton. 1,000 gold reward will be paid for the completion of the Baron's request. Come now and claim your future. So that's kind of the premise for what brought our characters forth. Now, obviously the flyer in and of itself could not lead them through to an unknown city on the other side of an impassable mountain range. But what was also attached to the flyer was a map. And this map showed just such a mountain range and an arrow leading through and directing them to a mountain pass. I'm hearing a lot of like outdoor noise or something right now from somebody.
Outdoor noise?
Yeah, that was you, Wayne.
Yeah. How bad is it?
It was pretty bad. It's still going. What's going on?
Yes, my windows are open.
Oh,
Give me a minute, I'll have to close windows, but you might hear my PC fan if I do, so give me a sec.
okay.
There you go.
All right.
That stopped it.
I'm still hearing whatever it was. Maybe.
Your boom's picking up your fan, Wayne.
Can you
That's
just
all
turn?
it is, it's my PC fan, mate.
Can you just turn down your gain on your microphone? Just the little knob on the back of the
Yes.
Yeti. Just turn that down almost all the way.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, I don't hear it now. So
Can you still
we're
pick
good.
me up okay?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah, pretty fine.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. A little interruption there, but just wanted to get that sorted because it was starting to distract me. So, anyways, the map that was attached to this flyer, like I say, guided the players to a mountain pass. Now, surprisingly, this mountain pass was broad and expansive. It was even paved as if it had been there for 1,000 years. And it led directly straight through the mountains to the city of Averton. And as they came over and looked down upon the city of Averton, they saw an octagonal city with the mountains on either side coming in and blocking off all but just the three sides of the city that were directly facing west and that they were approaching from. Now, there were 4 city gates visible from that distance, but as they approached, they started to be cast in shadow because of the mountain was starting to pass beyond the mountains of head and starting to cast the shadows across the city of Averton. So they know that it's an octagonal city, but it's kind of nondescript. They know that it's full of buildings. It looks like there's straight roads that lead from the gates towards the heart. And all that they could see in the heart of the city was a walled-off area with gardens and trees. And in the middle of that garden stood a castle. The castle of Averton. So that's kind of where our players are at. They've come to the city. They get to the gate. The gate guards, obviously with the sun starting to set behind, the guards inform the players that the castle is closed for the night and the Baron will see no one else today. And they're directed to a local tavern at the Baron's pleasure and are sent there to await the following morning when they will be accepted at the castle and be able to join the line of adventurers who have come seeking the Baron's audience, desiring to complete his task. So, with that being said, we find ourselves now at the Tavern of Bird's Eye. And as our players now, they've arrived separately, but they're reaching the tavern at the same time. And we'll meet our players here momentarily. But let me just show you the tavern here as I wait for XSplit to switch it over. And as you can see, we've got a door there up in the upper left. And as you come through the door into the tavern, you've got the tavern tough highlighted in red there sitting by the door, overwatching. You've got a double wide window at the front that faces the street. And as you can see, there's a number of tables here, and all the tables are rather crowded, all except for one. And so we'll have this one table available for our adventurers. And you've got a number of patrons sitting at the bar with an innkeeper behind the counter and a little tavern maid standing off to the side waiting for more people to come in and take a seat. So our players have arrived. They're coming in. They're sitting at the table here, the open table. And as they take a seat, they've made their way to the table. And let's go in and see exactly who we're speaking about here. We've got walking through the door first. Looks like a gentleman carrying a sword. Now, obviously, adventurers are expected to be in the city right now, and with the task the Baron has asked people to come to fulfill, weapons are not even being confiscated from such people. But as the bladesman walks through into the tavern and takes a seat at the table, behind him we see a young human gentleman, or appears to be a human gentleman, walking in. Appears to be a little more haggard, looks more like a woodsman, and he follows in behind. And behind him, ducking through the door of which is about 8 foot tall, and he walks into the 12-foot tall room, kind of still being mindful of where some of the torches and sconces and such are hanging. We have a Minotaur. Now, Minotaurs in Menderal, the region where our players are coming from, Minotaurs are treated as beasts of burden. They're treated as property. They're treated as creatures that are there to service a master. So them coming around, following behind people is not unusual. Even the fact that they're coming inside the tavern is not all that unusual. What you will see is the tavern maid goes over to the table and removes one of the chairs to allow the Minotaur to sit on the floor. So we have right now a human-looking gentleman, woodsman, another human gentleman with a sword sat at the table, and a minotaur sitting on the floor beside the table. And now the tavern maid is looking expectantly towards the gentleman with the sword because he looks to be the wealthiest of the group. She doesn't know yet that they've arrived separately, but she's looking expectantly towards the gentleman with the sword, wanting to know if there's any sort of drink or food that he desires. Obviously, a room is being prepared for them at the Baron's leisure. And, so I'm going to hand it over to Mighty Clegg to introduce himself to the tavern maid and maybe order himself a little something to drink.
Wench, I demand beer and meat. Do you not know who I am? I am Lorik, the sword blade. Send me food now.
You want food, my lord? What would you like?
Hurry up.
We have mutton, and we have a little bit of pork. We also have a good selection of brandies as well as some mead. That would be the general requests. If you have special requests, I can check with the innkeeper, but no guarantees there. I'll do what I can. My name is Julia, and I'm at your service.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Mutton, mead, for me. Thank you. That's all I require.
Anything for your compatriot here?
No, I do not know these people. They seem to have sat down at the table.
My apologies, my lord. You, sir, I do not know how to address you, but would you like anything for yourself or for your beast of burden here?
Beast of burden. Oh, gonna have to get used to that one, haven't we, mate? Actually, I don't have any money on me. I spent it all.
Oh, no.
Equipment.
No, you're here at the Baron's leisure. He's providing your meal and room for the evening. So I'm here to provide you with drink and food. Just, at your request, tell me what you desire.
What have we got to drink? Seriously. No. Just calm down. What have we got to drink?
We've got all sorts of selection of brandy, my lord, as well as some mead.
I'll take some mead. I'll take some brandy. Barrel?
Barrel mead.
Do you have a barrel?
For your...
Do you have barrels?
For your beast, my lord?
Yeah, he's got a drink, hasn't he? He doesn't run on
Look,
fumes.
woman, just give the beast his barrel. I want my mutton.
Yes, my lord. Right away, my lord.
Yeah.
Would you care for any?
What he said.
Would you care for any food, my lord?
I'll have a sandwich.
Yes, my lord. Would you care for pork or mutton?
Don't look at me like that. Mutton sandwich, please. That'd be nice.
Yes, my lord. Right away. I will return shortly with your. I will return shortly with your food. And she walks away. And we're left with the we're left with the three players at the table.
Trained.
Well,
I see you have no money. You're here for the adventure. You're here for the flyer.
Yeah, definitely. The same with yourself?
I am here. My business is my own, I'm afraid. You have to tell me why is your companion classed as a beast in this area?
No, not.
It was more of a case of I bought his freedom, told him he was free, and he just wanted to follow me. I couldn't really stop him. Could you try stopping that? Yeah. So
I would have a go. I'm sure I could make burgers somewhere along the line.
Where's the little hairy one gone?
I see. And you honestly believe, as a party, So you honestly believe you are in with a chance with all these other adventures around? Seriously, up against even myself.
At this point, Grog stands up and accidentally picks the table up with him and walks off for a bit.
The innkeeper quickly runs
That's
over. The innkeeper quickly runs over. Excuse me, keep your beast in rein. Keep him in order, or I'll ask him to leave.
It's not my beast, mate. He's my companion.
At this point, Grog's walking towards the door of the table. We take dinner outside.
The bar tough stands in front of the door. The bar tough that stands about 7 foot stands in front of the door, and he doesn't look as though he's a pushover.
I just look. Grog looks down and snorts at him. Out of wave, little man.
If I was you, I would highly recommend he comes back.
The bar tough looks at you and
Call
says,
him back if he's
"Table
you.
back now."
I put table down and I just drop it on the guy's feet.
He steps back.
Grog just literally drops it in front of him. Yeah.
He steps back
Listen,
and
I
points.
Don't know your name or anything,
he points
mate, but I'm really
and
sorry
he
about
says,
this.
"Point table back now."
But Grog takes dinner
put
outside.
the table back, mate.
Grog wants dinner outside. It's getting a bit crowded here. Grog no like small spaces.
I see your friend is called Grog.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Grog, when you sit outside with small, hairy one and eats dinner.
Allow me to show you how it's done. Grog, bring table back, take sheep outside.
Grog want table to put sheep on. Sheep not taste good after being on floor.
Bring table back, then take sheep outside, then come back for table.
Grog do. And then Grog picks up table and walks back.
Thank you, Grog.
Thank you, mate.
So tell me, what is your name, sir?
But Grog drops it from the full height of about 6 foot, because that's what Grog would do.
The table is made extremely sturdy, so it lands without any incident, and carry on. The innkeeper's just shaking his head.
So,
my name is...
So, if your friend is called Grog, then how do I address you?
My name is Sparhawk. Most people just call me Hawk because of my skills with a bow. But, yeah, Sparhawk ship sail, but no one's called me that for a long time. What about you? What do I call you?
You may call me Lorik.
Lorik. Awesome,
Lorik.
Good to see you, man.
Oh, squishy man, according to your friend.
Friend,
I see.
Friend.
The tavern wench reapproaches the table now, casting a weary eye towards Grog, as she juggles 3 plates and 3 tankards as well, and that she also casts a glance over towards the inn tough, and he comes over and grabs the barrel from beside the bar and rolls it over to the table as well.
Barrel of mead. Grog happy.
I see.
She says, "Anything else for you, my lords?"
So,
well, Julie, I think you might have to put a bucket on standby, for if he's drinking a barrel of mead, I don't want to be in the vicinity when he's finished.
Grog drink good.
Tell me, Julie, what do you know of the Baron?
The Baron, my lord?
Surely a man as powerful as this?
I dare not speak of him, my lord. I dare not speak of him. You would have to speak with maybe the innkeeper. I dare not speak of him, my lord. And she walks away.
Very well. Thank you.
At this point, Grog literally just pulls the lid off the barrel and just starts drinking.
Hello, Grog.
The mead is rather sickly. Yet it wets the first.
Now there's quite a bit of commotion at the center table in the tavern. You can hear a couple of guys arguing. Apparently they're arguing about what day they had arrived on and which one had arrived to the city first. The one gentleman saying, "I arrived just yesterday," And the other guy's saying, no, I got here yesterday and you weren't here yet. And so he's just trying to get the guy to believe that he had just gotten there today. But clearly there's some confusion there. And you also notice that the other tables are kind of just not taking any notice of it. It's maybe a little odd, but they carry on, and eventually the argument simmers out, and they just kind of turn back blankly towards their food and drink and sit and just are quietly eating again.
At
That's
which point
unusual.
Grog
That was
finishes,
all about, Larry.
Grog
that was
finishes
very
barrel and
unusual.
throws it over his shoulder and goes, Grog barrel.
Alright.
The tavern
So,
tough comes over and says,
what you
excuse
reckon
me,
about
I'm
the
not
motion?
used
What's
to,
that, Larry?
I don't run a stable here. I'm not picking up after your beast. You'll have to do so yourself. If he doesn't pick up the barrel,
He's
then
not my beast.
he's somebody's
He keep-
beast,
what's
and he
this
came
beast
here.
thing?
He came here with you.
I know, he just follows me. He's his own man, you know. He does his own thing. He's a, you know, I've got nothing to do with it. Well, I do, but you just can I just
Grog friend.
please? I haven't eaten anything in days. No,
At
not
this,
friend. He's a dick. No,
the
he's
tavern,
I didn't mean
the tavern tough has had enough, and he just goes over, kicks the barrel back into the corner, and goes back and sits down on his stool by the door.
After saying Grog friend, I pick up Squishy Man, also known as Sparhawk, and just give him a huge Grog hug.
Do we need to do a roll for this?
Probably.
Is that a grapple
Grog's
check?
a bit over enthusiastic.
Is that a grapple check?
You could do opposing strength check, I suppose, to try and stop him from getting out of my grip or whatever.
Well, it'd be your strength versus his endurance, I'm thinking. So you want to go ahead and roll a d20 and add your endurance to that? Let me.
What's my strength?
Yeah, let me just do this here real quick.
This is going to go badly for someone.
Obviously, I have a test roll up on the board right now, but we can ignore that. And Tankor, you'll want to be adding your endurance to your roll.
Yeah. Right. I roll a 21.
Okay.
Where's me endurance? Oh, gee, I'm gonna get. Where's me endurance on this? Where is it?
Constitution, it'll be.
Yeah.
Constitution, is it?
Yeah, come.
Okay, so how do I do it? I just put.
Just
one
roll a d20 and add
the
it.
number.
No, it'll be whatever your. I meant
okay.
fortitude. It's your fortitude. Roll your fortitude against his strength.
Oh, fortitude.
Yeah.
Strength, yeah?
Yeah, roll a d20
Okay.
and add your fortitude then. This is going to be interesting.
So,
Okay.
24.
All right, you are able to withstand the casual hug from Grog. Thankfully, he was just kind of carelessly reaching over and grabbing you, but there was no real Grog strength behind it. So it's a tight squeeze for you. You kind of just say, "Okay, Grog, all right," but you're still in one piece. So, all right.
Grog, seriously.
I'm still
don't-
edge holding going,
Yeah, I know
Grog,
you
friend.
love me and everything. Grog, can I go back down now, Grog, please? I'm not. Can you?
Okay,
Please?
Rob, put down.
Grog. Ow.
Grog reasonably gently puts him down, or as gently as Grog can.
Yeah.
Me not want to hurt Squishy Man. Yeah.
My insides hurt.
Every day's an adventure with Grog.
So, tell me, Hawk, how did you come across such a companion as Grog?
Well,
Grog?
back in my village, we used to use them as similar to here actually. Beasts of burden. You know, he used to fell trees. Isn't that right, Grog?
Grog chopped tree good.
He did a really good job of doing it until one nearly fell on my head, and he saved my life.
Grog has many
That was your
accidents
fault
with
as well,
tree.
Grog, wasn't it?
Grog has
you
many,
did.
many accidents with tree.
I got like an inheritance from when my father died, and with the last bit of my money that I had, I bought Grog, and the whole point of it behind it was to set him free. Yeah, you. And then I don't know. I bought him, and then I said, "Now go and have fun. You know, go and meet a nice lady, Manitou out there, and you know, just go and do what you like." And he just started following me, and I haven't got rid of him since. So, yeah.
A noble feat to be doing. I take it now you're taking, and now you wish the reward from the Baron.
Yeah.
I can see why that would.
Because I have no money left.
I can see why that would interest a man of yourself, and I'm sure keeping Grog in beer isn't too expensive. Not at all.
Yeah. No, not too expensive, but it wasn't much. My father was a miner, you see, and he didn't pull anything up out of the ground but coal, so, you know.
Well, you noticed
Not
that
I don't want to talk
from the
about
direction of the restroom, one of the gentlemen that was sitting on the corner table up there is walking back by you guys, and he stops by and say, "So, I'm guessing we're all here for the same reason, you know? I mean, 1,000 gold, can you believe it? I just wonder what the Baron wants, don't you guys? I mean, this is kind of crazy, just out of the blue, nowhere. Shiny. I mean, yeah, shiny, exactly. Your beast has it right, man. Shiny. I love Minotaurs, man. They're great. In my village, let me just tell you guys, we had the rodeos like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it was unbelievable. We had this one guy in our community who would literally stand on his Minotaur's head during this rodeo. And, it was unbelievable. He would, like, do a complete dance without ever touching the ground, just all over the Minotaur. And then we did these jousts. Oh, God. And the mead here is so good. Oh, do you guys just believe the fact that the Baron is paying for our meals? I just got here, and this place is great. I just want to stay here forever. I don't know, man. I heard you guys talking, and I just needed to stop, and I wanted to know a little bit about more of you because, you know, the guys over in the corner over there, they're dull. So what brings you guys here? You look like you can handle yourself there, gentleman with the sword. What kind of sword you got there anyways, huh? I just use daggers myself.
My sword? It's a short sword. I forged it myself.
Are you saying you're a blacksmith? Are you kidding me? You're a blacksmith? Oh, that is awesome, dude. Oh, that's sweet. He's a blacksmith, you guys. Oh shit, that's sweet, dude.
What is blacksmith?
Can you sharpen my daggers for me, man? I would love to have you sharpen my daggers for me, dude. I traveled all the way here from the far western reaches of Mideral. Where? I don't know, man. I've had a lot of mead. But yeah, man, it's really good to see somebody with a short sword that really knows.
Excuse me, mate.
Sorry.
Look, looking at this guy right here, does he look
look
like with what he's wearing?
Hey, you got pointy ears, man. What the hell, dude?
Don't make fun of friends.
Wait, okay. I mean, no trouble. I take it that this cool little dude here. Oh wait, you're not very little, but you're sitting on the floor, so it makes you look that way. I take it you're kind of just.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I saying again? I'm gonna go sit back down. I'm getting tired. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, good luck with the 1,000 gold, you guys.
Man.
Good luck with the 1,000 gold, man.
All right,
Baron,
thank you.
Baron Miser.
Can I just get back to my?
Yeah, I'm gone, guys. And he stumbles away. He heads back over into the corner. He's got you can tell he's annoying the people at the table he's with. He's added a 5th chair to a table that's supposed to have 4, and he's shoved over in the far corner. And you can tell he's just blabbering on to the 4 people at the table. They seem to just kind of be flatly ignoring him, just kind of blankly staring at their food, not really talking much to each other or to him.
Laura, I really don't like that drunk man.
Grog, get rid of man.
No, Grog. Grog, enjoy another barrel of mead. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go over to the bar.
Okay. The innkeeper comes over to the near corner there. Says, "What can I do for you, sir?"
Another barrel for the beast, and how soon before the rooms are ready?
Ah, my lord, it'll be just a short while until the rooms are ready. The sun has yet to set. As far as the barrel for the beast, I don't know if the Baron would be okay with me sparing so much mead for a beast. But I am sure I can find something. So I will bring something over for the beast here shortly. I'm sure he won't know the difference anyways. As far as your rooms, as soon as they're ready, I'll have Julia run over and let you know. It should be any time now.
Excellent. Before I sit back down, I have noticed the lack of atmosphere in here. Why does everyone look like they're at their own funeral?
Hello, sir. How can I help you? What can I get for you, sir?
Really? Okay. Tell me about the Baron.
I'm sorry, who?
The Baron. The so-called leaflet that went out. Soldiers Vault meet here. Do you not know of the Baron?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm here to get you something to drink. Would you like something to drink, sir? You look thirsty.
No, I'm fine. Just make sure the beast has his barrel.
The beast?
And I'll go
there's
and sit
a
down.
beast. Of course, the Minotaur. Yeah, my bad. I will. I'll go see if I've got a nice barrel for the beast. Absolutely. I'll get Julia to bring that right over for you. And he just kind of gives you a blank stare and walks back into the back to grab another barrel.
Right, I'll go back and sit down. I'm puzzled.
All right, mate. What was all that about?
I don't know. I'd be very wary about eating and drinking here if that's the situation. Have you noticed anything else different about in here?
Well, that drunk dude is no longer drunk. Apparently, he's having a nice conversation there.
I'm not happy about this. Not happy about this at all. I'm gonna go.
As you guys are talking, the table in the middle, there's a bit of commotion going on. The 2 gentlemen who were arguing before, the one gentleman's like, "I'm telling you, I arrived here yesterday." The guy's like, "No, I arrived here yesterday and you weren't here yet. Just stop it. You gotta stop saying you got here whenever I got here first and I know it." And then the argument kind of fizzles out and they sit back down, blankly staring at their food, eating again.
Right. Listen, we're getting out of here. What was your name again, mate? I've completely forgotten it. I hope I'm not turning into... Oh dear.
I see his food. Julie has brought some food over for him. It must be his sandwich.
And along with that, Julia has also brought back a barrel. She's carrying the barrel this time, and she sets it down, and it appears to be the barrel that has the top taken off of it, and it's empty.
Right.
What?
Where's
What was your name again?
Go ahead. I need you guys to roll a perception check for me real quick.
Okay, cool.
Who wants to roll perception check for me? Probably not Grog. I don't think Grog needs to roll perception.
I don't think I'm too good.
I don't think Grog's
What's perception
anything.
under intelligence?
It's one of your senses. It's a passive perception.
My perception, unfortunately,
You've got an 11 on
Mine's
perception.
15. Mine's 15. It's
Just
base
go ahead.
10
Just roll a
and skill
d20
bonus
for me,
5,
Clay.
so.
Okay. 16.
Okay. So you kind of look.
27.
You see Julia as she brings the barrel over and sets it down. She looks kind of bloodless, and her skin appears to be slightly translucent. You also kind of see around the room the gentlemen who were kind of repeating their argument. They appear paler. Actually, most everybody in the bar appears paler.
Right,
I'm just
I'll
about to
stand
take
up.
a bite out of my sandwich.
I wouldn't eat your sandwich, Hawk. I think we should step
No.
outside while the sun is still up. I'll
I'm really
stand up,
hungry.
and I'm going to go for the door to step
As you
outside.
stand up from the table, the front door to the tavern slams open, and a young gentleman, maybe about 18 years old, looks like he's probably a courier or something. He comes sprinting in, completely out of breath. He's like, oh, somebody help me! Oh, God, they've sealed the city gates. They won't let anybody leave. They're coming to kill me. I can't get away. And he quickly looks around, and he completely goes silent. And as he looks around, and his jaw just kind of drops, and he just kind of sticks his hands up, backs out the door, and you see him take off down the street. And the gentleman who was drunk and over at your table, over in the corner, he says, "What's all that about then?" And just then,
Right,
all of the tavern patrons turn and look at the gentleman in the corner. The tavern tough stands up looking extremely bloodless. He drops his cudgel. It falls and clatters to the ground. The innkeeper climbs over the bar, and then it begins. All of the patrons stand up and start crowding towards the corner with the drunk man. And I think that's where we're going to stop.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and stop there for a quick 5-minute break. And,
Yes. Fuck you, Eugene. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Eugene.